Okay, so now we're going to start learning what a day that will be. And first I want to go over two additional chords that are outside of the key of C major that we learned in our chord song. And the first one is C7, and you'll see on the chart, I went ahead and just put it on there for you. And then the other one will be E major. So the C7 is very simple. You just take your C chord and then you're going to add your ring finger in the 3rd fret on your G string. So here's C major and here's C7. Now we did learn another C7 all the way up here, and we could use that, but everything I'm doing is down here, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and play this one. Plus, I like the lower sound, and that is a situation where we always let the sound be the final say in what we're going to do, even over E's, because if we don't like the sound, then who cares if it's easier to get to? If it doesn't sound good, then we don't want to use it. So just keep that in mind whenever you're choosing your chords and you've learned more than one way to do them. You want to go for the sound more than anything. So there's C7, and then the E major is very simple. You have finger 1 on the 3rd string and finger 2 on the 4th string, and that's E major, and beautiful sound. And that's just going to come there in our 2nd verse. Okay, so let's look at the strum pattern for this. It is a very simple strum pattern. We are doing this in 3/4. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and it's a swinging rhythm. So instead of 1, 2, and 3, and we have this really swaying rhythm. So you got to make sure when you do this 1, 2, and 3, and down, down, up, down, up. It has that nice laid back swing that this song requires. So let's just go through that strum pattern, and let's just do it on the verse 1, because we're doing the same strum pattern for the whole song. So I'm just going to do the verse with you. So I'm going to give us a 3 count. 1, 2, and 3, and. So I'm going to have on the chart, I have not done it this moment, but I'm going to put how many times you do the pattern on each chord. But as I said, it's that same pattern the whole song. I did have a little slight mess up in there on the F chord, so just keep going with me there. So the other thing I wanted you to see is how on the intro, I'm having you play a little bit of the melody. And so if you look there for the intro right here, what a day, glorious day that will be. That's the melody we're playing there. And you can see we're going to end on the C chord right into this rhythm, that the 1, 2, and 3, and hold. So I'm going to go through that. The tablature should be pretty simple for you to read since you've been doing that for a while, but I'll go through it a few times. 1, 2, 3. Start singing. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3. And then we would start the singing. I think that's all we need to go over there, because everything else is straightforward in your pattern. What I did want to show you is that I wrote in this optional verse. Drew Parker, I think is his name, and the Isaacs wrote a third verse to this that I really liked. I thought you would enjoy it. So, once the Savior went away to prepare a place to stay, he is coming back someday to take his waiting bride away, and forever we will be with the one who died for me. What a day, glorious day that will be. So give the props out to Drew Parker and the Isaacs for that other verse. And the next video will be the play along. So I hope you enjoy playing this song.